Good morning, everyone. Woo! Day 859 in a row without ever missing a day, walking 5 miles per day at 67 years old. Folks, that's 4,748 miles on these feet in 859 days. Now, I get a question all the time. How much weight have you lost? How much weight have you lost? And I have lost a crap load of weight, 53 pounds at my lowest. I've gained a few of those back, but I'm going to get back down. So 53 pounds. But losing weight is a bonus because this is probably going to be a little bit embarrassing, but as I said in my other videos, you're just going to get authentic here. Whether you love me or like me, it really doesn't matter. I'm just going to tell you the truth, and I'm not going to leave anything under the rug. It's all going to come out, and that's just the way I play. So with that said, I started doing this because of behaviors. Quite a few people are viewing these channels that know me, viewing this channel that know me, and they know that I've had a lot of jobs, more than probably 10 of you put together. We'll just leave it at that. I lost count years ago. And in fact, I was just told yesterday that some friends that have known me for a long time, quote, feel sorry for me, end quote, because, you know, I'm not gonna be in the same job for 30 years and retire and have that little pension, that little retirement check. I'm not gonna be crude and talk about money, but just last week alone, I made more than probably most people's retirement check in 1 week selling ice cream. It's not about giving your time to an employer for 30 years so that they can say thank you so much, kick you out the door, and replace you with someone for half the price. I was that guy that did the replacing in 1989. When I finished college in 87, I got a job with Nabisco. And after 1 year, they promoted me to sales manager and replaced the manager that hired me with me and paid me half of what they were paying him. That's just the way it works. You're only as good to an employer as what you can do for them today. I don't have that anymore. And will I be able to retire? Probably not, but I don't want to anyway. Do you think for a bloody second that somebody who wants to retire is going to walk 859 straight days in every kind of weather imaginable and every kind of pain imaginable? No. You know, retirement is chill time, and I don't know what that means. So I say that because this adventure that I'm on, and yeah, my goal is 1,000 straight days by November 23rd, but I'm gonna go to the day I die. Yeah, there's no telling how many days I'll have on my feet when they decide to prop me up in the corner somewhere. And my wife says, you know, donate my brain to science. Ha ha, laughter, laughter. But the behavior had to change, and the only way the behavior was gonna change is for me to change. And there's schools of thought out there and all the psychobabble and all that crap that you can't change, you know, once you get to be a certain age, you know, everything's set and you can't change and blah, 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 psychobabble, psychobabble. No, you can change. I am living proof of that. Yes, I've changed jobs a few times since I started walking, but those were stepping stones to what I think, and my wife will agree, we talked about it yesterday, I've got the perfect gig right now. I don't have to really answer to anyone. They leave me alone. I go out there, I sell what I do. You know, if you open 32 new accounts in 1 week, I think your job's pretty secure. And I can do that forever. It's not hard to hand someone a 5-ounce cup of ice cream as a sample. They take a bite and they say, I'm in. That's pretty much what I do. It's not hard. So the behavior had to change. And that's what this has done for me. David Goggins always talks about mindset, how important mindset is, developing a calloused mind. And mine is probably not calloused as much as it should be, because I still cheat on some of my nutrition and, you know, get lazy every now and then and have to walk in the middle of the heat of the day or at night because I couldn't get up in the morning, stuff like that. But overall, 859 days. So all I'm trying to say, folks, is there something about you want to change? It doesn't really matter. I mean, do you want to go back to school? Do you want to lose some weight? Do you want to get a new job? Do you want to retire? Do you want to retire with enough money in the bank so you don't have to, you know, live like a pauper? Like, I think, I don't know what the stats are, but it used to be about 80% of people retired in poverty. I don't know. I mean, it's retirement to me has just never been a goal. Never. So for those of you that feel sorry for me, thank you very much. I don't feel sorry for me. That's all that matters. I feel good. I'm motivated. I'm jacked. And I'm out here getting it every single solitary day. I hope this motivates some of you to say, I can do that. Or you may say, that guy's an idiot. See you later. That's fine too. But I'm gonna post every single day. I'm gonna try hard not to look at how many people subscribe, but if you are inclined to subscribe in this channel, please hit the subscribe button, notification bell. That's gonna grow it. That's gonna allow me to do things in retirement that, you know, we dream of doing, traveling. I told my wife yesterday I'd love to travel to the Amish country and walk along a horse and buggy and then sit down at one of those dinner tables and eat some of that food. Oh, that would be heaven for me. I'm rambling today, but that's okay. I've still got 2 more miles to walk. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. I know some of you are tuning in because I'm seeing the view count already since I launched the channel last night. So y'all have a great day, great Saturday, the day after the 4th of July. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.